backwards. So we streamed, I guess. The we streamed the thing. I think. Are we on? Yeah, I think we're on. I don't know, man.
Only with you and Nomo.
I know.
Not me.
Right?
Here
we go.
Know.
Okay, I'm good. This webpage just took a minute to finally load on up and stuff. We're good. So, yeah, so that was fun. What a weird and wild and wacky way to start the day, folks. So I don't know if anybody saw it. Probably not. I don't know. Hey, everybody. Hey, welcome to the 10th floor.
Everybody saw it.
Yeah. Hey, Jacarius is here.
If they can't see it due to work.
Yeah, well, okay. So I know that we're broadcasting.
They saw it.
I know that we're doing air.
If you work from home.
Yeah.
I bet you saw it.
Right. Hey, Susan, welcome to the show. Oh my goodness gracious. So yeah, I don't know. I pushed the buttons backwards, so I don't know if you guys saw me count in like Wayne's World or not, but whatever. Hey, the Heavlins here. Look at that. We got the regular crew is here visiting us on a Wednesday night. That's awesome. That is awesome. I got to find a way to make the beginnings of these more engaging. That way new fans, right, are immediately drawn into the show. So I'm open to suggestions from people out there. Open.
Okay. I can only hope.
Yeah.
I can only hope that your first episode is not with Mama Cat in Lunch Lady Ready, okay? This is me, guys.
Yeah.
Monday through Friday, the last 9 months, and the next 3 weeks. 3 weeks, okay?
And then summer vacation.
I am a lunch lady at a high school.
Yeah.
So, this is me. I don't like it, but
yeah. Well, hey, fashion aside, it's a Wednesday night. We all, we worked and all that. We're here, but we're here to talk about GH. We only had 3 episodes to talk about. Me 2.5 because I wasn't able to finish today's because I work. But I was able to see enough. So what
did you see?
You know what I want to start with? I want to start with Sonny and Nina. That's what I want to start with this week here on the 10th floor. Okay. Welcome to the 10th floor, everybody. It's me, Matt.
Okay. Hi, it's Kat. Right?
And here you're on the 10th.
What's happened to us?
I know.
What has happened to us?
So you're on the elevator ride all the way up to the 10th floor. You step out of the 10th floor elevator. You can look to the left. You can see TJ working really hard as a doctor trying to save the life of Harmony Miller. You'll turn to the right and you can see Elizabeth's not at work. And then you kind of look down the hallway and then a little phone call happens and you answer your cell phone and then it's a butt dial of somebody telling you that Sonny and Nina are dancing all alone together in the Savoy. Lissa, if you were not looking for spoiled today, major things happened. I don't want to tell you to leave, but you're definitely going to get majorly spoiled with today's events. Anyway,
you know what you do, Lissa? And I don't even know if this would matter. Watch the episode and have an ear on us at the same time.
Now,
might work out.
No, that might work out. No, that might be one. Okay. All right. Okay. Let's talk about Sonny and Nina, though. Let's do an easy thing. Something that happened previous days where they're dancing. All right. They're dancing alone at the Savoy. The girls' night out ended. Sonny was just there having a club soda at the club. I don't know. He said something about the game. Is the game going? So I don't know. Miss Wu I don't know what was going on there. Was he talking about the soccer game? How's the game going in the back there? He's winning.
Yeah, that's his new Charlie's, right?
Currently? Yeah, it's the Savoy.
Yeah.
So anyway, they're at the Savoy after closing all that kind of stuff, and they dance.
Oh,
they're dancing and they dancing. Okay, but here's the thing, though. Sonny, at some point in that night, figured out what happened. He knew that the rest of his family was at the hospital. All right, and he chose. I'm gonna stick around. I'm not welcome there. They don't want me there. I'm gonna make it worse.
Yeah,
they make it worse. I don't want to be there. Here's the thing, though. Here's how I feel about that. All right. And I took this to Twitter as well. Sonny has never, ever abandoned his family more than he did at the Savoy. Regardless of what is going on, no matter what is happening, Sonny's son's wife's mom is dying. Sonny's cousin's wife ran her over. I don't care how worse you think you're going to make the situation. You say, I'm sorry, Nina. I am going to go sit in a corner of the hospital and be present. I'm not going to talk to anybody, but I'm going to frickin' be there. And he didn't. Instead, he got a boner for Nina on the dance floor, and I am so mad.
Yes, indeed he did. Not only did he do that, but Nina didn't encourage him to go to the hospital either. So,
what?
They deserve one another, evidently.
I mean, yeah, Lissa, the least he could have done was call, but did he? No, he didn't do nothing. No. He did jack squat. I was floored. So you guys have been watching the 10th floor, listening to the 10th floor. You know that Matt has been a Sonny Nina supporter. Sona, hashtag Sona all the way here with the greatest mind in professional wrestling. But I mean, but it
not his mama necessarily. Right, sweetheart?
Completely. Well, I mean, I guess I have to start coming over to the side of Evil Cat and and see some problems that exist in the world of Sonny and Nina and the fact that they are together. Problems.
You know, the problem with people the problem with Nina, with people not wanting to be on Nina's side, is they don't have what they consider a better alternative, which is Carly.
Right.
So I think to some degree people are kind of chewing the lesser of the evil, whatever that may be to them. But
Yeah.
since I'm a mom bear, I'm going to go to Team Carly. You know, I guess. But at the end of the day, it's all convoluted.
It is.
Everybody is imperfect.
Mm-hmm.
And oh my gosh, isn't it fun to stupid watch?
I mean, it is. It is soapy, sudsy nonsense, and we can sit here and we can be like, this is unrealistic. Whatever it is you want to spin on the little top of hate that you can have for a soap. But we don't play that game. Yeah, it's a lot of fun to watch. I love to watch all this nasty, weird drama. Listen, okay, I wasn't able to watch all of today, but I was able to watch enough of it for me to be on such a roller coaster ride with Harmony over the last couple of weeks that I had to get off and cry. Like, to go from, oh, how sweet, Harmony's trying to make things better, to, oh my God, Willow's not actually Harmony's daughter. How complicated this is for Willow, or for Harmony and Alexis. To, holy smokes, how many people has Harmony killed over this? Yeah. To, holy shit, she's actively trying to kill 4 people.
Ultimately, the way I felt with Harmony dying today, and she died today. Ultimately, the way I felt with Harmony dying today was she was such a wounded.
Felt so bad for her. Was where I was going with that whole thing.
I did. Did she make stupid mistakes? Yes. If Ryan died in the same manner, I say, well, you get what you get.
Well, yes.
But with Harmony, yeah, she gets what she gets. But, oh my gosh, all the different streets between there.
Yeah, absolutely.
She's so just desperately messed up.
Yeah. And really? just Inga Cardinal. Oh my, it's good. I am so sorry that you are not going to grace our screens anymore. The insane ability for her to give us so much vulnerability in those last moments of her life, to come off of the crazy couple of days that she had, like the mental break that she was going through, Then she gets hit by this car, and she is so hurt, so hurt, and she could barely speak, she could barely talk, she could, and she was forcing herself to talk to Willow to the point where she almost died, forcing herself to talk to Carly. Where ultimately, hey, what did happen? But her, and just the weakness in her voice, and the realization of, oh my God, these things that I did. And she was telling Carly, hey, if I had just told Willow the truth from the very beginning, we would have had more time. Realizing the fact that I didn't tell her the truth it killed me. It killed me.
Yeah.
Oof. Oof. Oh.
Yeah.
My God.
And you know what? She's gone now, other than a flashback or a premonition. She's gone now.
Yeah. I mean, all we'll be able to get is Lenny dream sequences.
We got that today.
Hey, yeah. Listen, there's a lot to look forward to when it comes to Harmony today. Inga Cardinal, it became to me like one of the greatest actors I've ever seen. Like, so good.
It was quite good and quite good. And, oh my gosh. Ooh.
Yeah. And I don't forgive her. It's not like they redeemed the character.
She was so controlled and misled.
By Shiloh.
I don't respect her.
Right.
But at the same time, I empathize with her as a human being. Right. We're all flawed.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. 100%.
But holy smokes, poor little Snow White. Like I said last week, like I said on Sunday, I have to have some compassion for her right now. I have to. I have to.
You have to.
Oh my gosh.
You have to, especially now. Okay, because you can see it, and I'll give it to you, Caitlin McMullen, as well. Which you're not a bad actress. You just not playing. Your character just sucks. That's all.
Man, you almost went to the dark side right there.
Oh gosh. Okay, well, I don't. I'm too tired to be nice.
But force me with you, baby.
I'm too tired to be nice. That's what it is.
Oh my gosh, that's funny.
But even
your mom's funny.
I know.
Your mom's funny.
You are, mother. Even what they're putting Willow through, which Kate McMillan is doing a great job with too, where you can see her literally straddling this fence and feeling both things at one time. Where she's she's in there going, I don't know what the hell you just did, Mom. I mean, she didn't say that. But she's in there going, I don't know what's going on with you, Mom. I don't know what's happening. But just pull through this. Just know that I'm still here with you, and I love you, and just all of that good stuff. Ugh, goodness gracious. Hey, Daisy, welcome to the show.
And you know what Mama Carly's gonna do.
Well, I mean,
the writing is on the wall.
Okay, so to put, to continue to spoil Lovelessa, Carly doesn't know the whole truth. She speculates the whole truth.
No. She does not. But folks are going to figure things out. Maybe Carly, maybe someone else, but folks are going to figure things out.
Yeah, well, I mean, kind of bad as it stands right now, Carly has the best shot to figure things out because she knows the most details of everything.
Yeah. But if she, and I believe she will keep it a secret and punish Nina with the very same thing she was punished with.
I'm not going to tell you. I know.
Ain't that something?
But I know the real identity of this person, and I'm not going to tell you. Carly knows Nina is Willow's mom, says Susan. All right, so I mean, this is fresh. It's hard for us. We're West Coast people, so like we had like 2 seconds to watch the show before going on the air. So, Susan, if there is detail about Carly knowing for a fact that Nina is Willow's mother, please share with us in the chat because I want to know. Oh goodness. Let's see here. Let's read some of this commentary here. Loveless is looking forward to the scenes, and Inga is one blonde wig away from playing another character. So, hey, on that note though, I need some time between characters. More time than we got for Roger Howarth. Because I find myself continuing to reject Austin more and more. And just wishing Franco was there.
Okay.
I'm not sitting there hating it or anything. You know how we do.
Mm-hmm.
But
you would not lend to that if they gave you something to be super interested in. They have not.
Yeah. I'm really uninvested.
True. Right.
Yeah. I'm just not invested, and that's not Roger Howarth's fault. And there's a lot of story and a lot of people that need spotlight and attention. And here you are trying to develop a brand new character from scratch. So there's going to be bumps in the road. It's going to be a little challenging here and there. I get it. But at this moment in time, I am not invested, and I really do not. I'm not into Maxie and Austin either.
No, I don't know. No. Maxie and Spinelli. Thank you.
I am. Yes, I'm Georgie.
Nerdy? Is it dumb? Is it charming? Is it wonderful? Yes.
It's all of the things. It's all of the things. Capture that lightning in a bottle again.
Yes.
Maxie and Austin are not a good match, says Daisy. Daisy is accusing me of being Georgie because I'm not into Austin. So hey, all right. Note to GH.
She was not right. She was like, "What you doing here, fool?
What is this, Mom? Again? Another dude? Really, Mother?"
Right. That's what I was thinking.
Right.
And the little girl they have the little Georgie.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's on purpose, perhaps, maybe not, but she's so reminiscent of Georgie.
Well, I mean, it's
parted down the middle, brunette hair.
Oh, it's on purpose.
Round little face.
It's on
round
purpose.
Little face. Cute. She was Georgie-like. She was.
Yeah. It's on purpose.
Did you
It's totally on purpose. I'm not super familiar with Georgie as an adult. But I have seen, of course, Georgie, my special friend. Of course, I've seen that 1,000 times on YouTube. So, I get the look, and I've seen the openings from GH at the time. Yeah. Anyway. So yeah, I totally get it. I'm sure it's on purpose, and it makes sense. I mean, they're all family together. So, but yeah, she does look like Lindsay, very Georgie. Okay, thank you very much, Alyssa. Hey, Magda, welcome to the show. DeHevlin says Harmony told Carly about the truth, so she got the full story, and we just missed it because we're busy people.
Okay. Yeah.
Anyway, Austin is what it is. This relationship with Maxie is what it is. It's not catching for me. I found Austin to be really like not understanding what a mother is.
Yeah.
Which
I found his stuff with the Quartermaines, with the sniping Quartermaines, more fun.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, where he's like the nice, simple guy from the small town who's thrown in with these big city Quartermaines.
Yeah. And minimizes them with their own nonsense.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. I found that interesting, but I don't know if Maxie was the right way to go.
I'm not sure Maxie was the right way to go either. I know that the fans are really saying like Britt and Austin had a lot of chemistry in the scenes that they had together, and I can't deny that. I thought that they played off well with one another. Mm-hmm. So I don't know. I got like Britt Spinelli vibes this week as well so far, which is super funny because I just joked about that on Twitter a couple of months ago, and here we are. So hey, soap influencers right here, Frank Valentini. I know you're watching.
But ultimately, I do think we're going to see a Spinelli Maxie reunion in the next few months.
Maybe they'll do a girlfriend swap.
Few months.
Yeah.
And I think that Kelly, her ability to have chemistry with any male person you put with her is pretty evident.
Yeah. Kelly the bod.
Yes. Yes. I just think chemistry with her is easy.
Yeah.
Just like chemistry with Maura West is easy.
Oh, it's so easy, right? It's
right?
so easy.
I kind of see that. I kind of feel the same kind of vibe between the two of them. Mm-hmm. That they are just able to do that.
Yeah.
Now, Matthew, we only watched 3 days,
I
but
know.
Liz was off her rocker.
Liz is nuts. Let's talk about Elizabeth,
Oh, my goodness.
Imogene, Baldwin, Weber, Morgan, so on and so forth, and so on and so forth.
What?
Okay.
She never married him.
When are they going to put this together? Okay, I mean, just come on.
What?
Wow.
With the whole, room thing, it's just so evident to me.
So I took a look at the cameras, and I didn't see anybody coming in the stairwells, the elevator. So we got to check every room. There's somebody in the other rooms, then. Who's got a key? Who's done it?
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, no, she's totally doing it herself. And it's because she's stopping herself from boning Finn. And it's coming right down to that. She is doing everything that she can to not sleep with Finn.
Mm-hmm. And it's not just, just not being with Finn, but it's everything she's trying to do to avoid another relationship that goes there.
Right.
I think Finn is a casualty of. It wouldn't matter who that person was.
It's okay.
Wouldn't matter who that person was.
Right. Don't totally.
Her psycho stuff would have her avert that no matter what.
Yeah.
Don't you think?
Oh yeah, it could have been anybody. She could have been dating the most appropriate person in the world, and fans would have loved it, and they would have still been dealing with the same thing because her subconscious is not allowing her to move on from Franco. Now, I can't say that this, maybe this has happened a lot. Maybe this has happened in very small, subtle ways throughout her entire life, and we just don't know. I don't know. It's fine. I mean, so if it is, Franco died, therefore my personality split because I just don't know how to deal with this grief. People are going to whine and complain and say that it's no good and that's not enough trauma to cause this condition and so da. But what they need to do, though, is take a look at the other hand and take a look at their tweets from like 4 or 5 months ago where they were saying, how come Elizabeth didn't grieve over Franco? They never let Elizabeth grieve over Franco. Elizabeth had no grieving process over Franco. What happens when you can't grieve over something, folks? You develop a part of your personality that will.
Yeah, that might have been
So that's what it is. It's as simple as that easy.
Yeah.
It's as simple as that easy, folks. All you got to do is be invested in the show and you'll love it.
So, we didn't really see much. We didn't see Trina this week, right?
Not yet.
No. This was Harmony, accident.
Oh, yeah.
Trauma.
This was the death of Harmony.
Centric.
Next thing.
We saw Valentin today.
We did see Valentin today. Before we get into Valentin, let's read some comments from the chat. Austin and Britt could be the new Alan and Monica. Sure.
Why not?
I don't hate the Britt Spinelli thing. Neither do I. Spinelli owns the dating app, and there was a little chatter about that. Probably and maybe and sure, why not? But then my question is, why is that not already openly talked about? Is he trying to keep it a secret? So I can do secret research. Sam's chemistry with Dante is so dry. Liz is nuts. I don't want Sam and Drew. Okay, I don't think you're gonna get Sam and Drew. Not anytime soon, at least. Let's see here. I like Sam and Dante. Well, okay, so we got some conflicting opinions there in the chat today.
That's good because that's what you're seeing right now. So that's good.
Yeah, I like Sam and Dante, and everything's great. Everything's wonderful. Things are happy in the world of relationships, except for Maxie and Austin. But yeah, to have Lynn agrees with us, Elizabeth doing
and this week they actually question it amongst themselves quite a bit.
Yeah. You know
their
who else is
incompatibility currently?
Oh yeah. They they're talking about they already have problems. He doesn't understand what moms are and the time split and just he's just making some wrong steps and some wrong moves. He's expecting a little more attention than Maxie has to give, and that's the story that they're going to be telling until they either figure it out or break up.
Yep.
Oh, the buttholery of Sonny. We got that a lot this week, but we already talked about that. My God. Choosing to get a boner with Nina on that dance floor rather than going and supporting his family quietly in the corner of the hospital.
Yeah.
But you know,
I love Maxie and Spinelli. I love the character Spinelli.
I'm glad that they
And
found
I
ways for him to
love the
come in.
character of all of them. And I love Sonny. But he's wrong.
He's wrong. He's wrong. Alyssa points out that Nika and such were watching them dance from the bar. That was kind of creepy, Nika. What are you doing?
You know what, you guys? Nat, did you watch that?
I watched the dance. Yeah, the.
Did you watch Nika's response?
She was like, well, she said something like complimentary, like, you got to take that on tour.
You guys.
It was bad, right?
It was weird. It wasn't bad, sweetheart. It was weird.
It was weird.
When you have two people on the dance floor, you don't have two people in the bar attentively watching their every move.
Yeah, that's a little weird. It's a little weird. And what made them so special? Welcome to the negative 10th floor, folks, where we just go, what's going on?
I'm not, I'm not trying to criticize, but it was just like, why?
It was very strange. It was trying to give, it was a really inappropriately placed romantic moment. Really inappropriately placed romantic moment. For the new people that are watching, go back to the beginning of this video once we're done here and take and get our initial reaction to Sonny choosing Nina over his family. Oh my goodness gracious. What a bad name. And then though,
if there had been 8 people there,
it would have been more. It would have been better.
Odd.
Yeah,
but if there's I get 2 people there,
it's just them.
They're just choosing to watch these 2 guys instead of like clean up and be done.
All right. Because it's so weird. I'll explain why it's so weird. I'll explain to you exactly the psychology as to why it's freaking strange. Because when it's just 2 people and you're playing that slow dance and they're all like together on the dance floor like they were, I wish the people who just listened to the audio could see what I just did to the microphone. It was disgusting. You're basically watching these 2 people like get all horny for each other in foreplay and just staring at them. Like this was something that you do at Spoon Island in Windermere, alone in the den with roaring fire before you go upstairs and handcuff each other to the bed.
Yeah. Right before you say, hey, Alexa.
Yeah.
Leave the door open.
Yeah. Yeah. Daisy says it was not romantic, and I agree. It was not romantic.
I just got her to start.
Oh,
she's starting to play it. Alexa, stop.
Sorry to anybody else that might be listening to this on their speakers.
That's so funny.
Oh my gosh. Oh my god. So it was nasty and really inappropriate for people to be watching. Really inappropriate for them to just be doing anyway. And oh my gosh, we'll see where this goes from here. You only watch them, like Lissa says, you only watch them like that when you want them to leave so you can close. Okay, let's try to make this uncomfortable. Why you should guys take that on tour, like now? And Daisy couldn't find a remote, so she missed the scene and is happy for it. Jacarius, new character coming Friday. Is this Dex? Probably Dex looking for a job with Sonny. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
We'll see.
I haven't heard.
I don't know. People. It seemed like we had more time to speculate about Rory before he showed up before this Dex person.
Right. A couple of weeks at least. A couple of weeks.
So Lissa reminded me that we had some Nixon Falls this week, and I gotta say, guys, I didn't hate it. I didn't hate Nixon Falls. I didn't hate Nixon Falls like you guys did. So I kind of liked seeing the simple life back around Mike talking to Lenny.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I did. I liked it. But note, I didn't call him Sonny.
Didn't call him Sonny, huh?
Didn't call him Sonny. My biggest problem with the it's just, you know what it is? It's nighttime, so I just want to talk about my problems rather than what I loved. And there's only 3 episodes to talk about, so there's more time to talk about things that I didn't like, I guess.
Okay.
I don't know, Ma. Regardless, I would like the Caulfields whether they are alive or in dream form, to have something going on of their own. I realized today that all Phyllis does is sit there and listen to Nina and Sonny talk about each other.
Pretty much, yes.
And then when she's not there, she's like, oh, I was visiting a friend. I was visiting family. I was visiting, blah, blah, blah.
Well,
But we don't know who, what, where, when, why, what's going on in your life. Yeah. Hey, let me get you a house. Let me get you an apartment. Oh, it's fine. I'm okay sleeping in the bar. I don't need nothing. I'm just here for you guys. You know, all I do is exist so you can come and tell me about your problems. So find me here. I'm Phyllis Caulfield.
well, I hope they give her a family. I do. I hope they give her, I hope they do.
I want her to be related to Epiphany.
Yeah.
I think that'd be fun.
Yeah.
I think that'd be fun. Like, maybe they're distant cousins or something, like twice removed. Mm-hmm. And then they're just like, Piff? Phyllis? Mm-hmm. And then they start reminiscing, and then they can be like, oh, yeah, my kid died. What? I never had a kid. Oh, and then they can bond.
Yeah.
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 I would like her to stick around too. I would.
Yeah, I wouldn't hate it. I wouldn't hate it.
I want them to give her anchor in some way. I don't care what it is.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Yeah, rather than just being Sonny and Nina's confidant. But you know what? I think we talked enough about Sonny and Nina. You know what we're going to talk about? We're going to talk about another very happy and in love couple in Port Charles. One that finally took it public, and Valentin doesn't care.
Oh,
we got ourselves some Mountain Grey this week, Mama. I stuffed myself full of hummingbird pie. And then I sat in this bed and I waited for my lady to show up. And show up she did. And then I said, you know what, the hell with Valentin? You got so much money that if we were to get a divorce, I would come out on top. We're going to go out to the Metro Court right now. We're going to go to the Metro Court right now.
You, Valentin. Oh, I loved it. And Valentin didn't care.
They are so good. They are so, oh my gosh. I think that I don't know what, like, okay, so Lynn Herring and Michael E. Knight have been on soap operas for decades and decades and decades and decades.
Forever.
So they know each other before they came to the show. They had Super Soap Weekend together. They definitely had at least a chance. I can't say because I don't know these people. But they've had a chance over the decades and decades and decades to be able to interact and maybe become friends in some way.
I'm sure.
So, what a great choice. What a great pairing. I don't know who decided to go in this direction and stick these two together, but it was the right choice.
That's very funny, isn't it? They are perfect for each other, you know?
It's so fun. It is so
they
fun.
Are both, they are appearing kind of like Lisa and Scotty, you know?
Mm-hmm.
They're two characters.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Marty and Lucy are pretty much characters as well.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, definitely.
So it's just fun and cool and kind of sexy too.
Well, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I mean, to be 60 and confident like that, I'm just all for it. Hey, Lynn Herring, drop that fur coat. Let's see this. Let's see some shoulder. Let's see some shoulder and some calf. Some well-jogged calves. Lynn Herring.
I said to your grandma, I said Lucy's naked underneath there has very little on.
I'm kind of shocked that she didn't get locked in the hallway or something.
Yeah,
it just seems like a Lucy thing, right?
Exactly. That is Lucy-ish for sure. Being locked outside, banging on the doors. Yes.
Daisy says they were more sexy than Sonny and Nina. Yeah. I need Martin to be involved in Laura's story. I mean, sure, but he really doesn't have a whole lot of tie closely to the depths of the Cassidines. Valentin was a client of his, but that is his tie.
So for Laura and our sweet Marty to have a whole lot of interaction together again, I think going forward is their crappy brother with a ponytail's got to arrive.
I do love Cyrus. I'm waiting. They teased us. They teased us with those prison visits, and now I thirst for more. I mean, Martin can be there to advise legally. Maybe he can be somebody that Spencer reaches out
The
to
hateful
if he really
ponytail,
needs
right,
to.
Matt?
I'm sorry?
The hateful ponytail?
The hateful ponytail, yes. The heartless ponytail is what it was. The heartless and hateful ponytail.
Yep.
My brother's grown a heart in prison.
I don't think so.
Oh my gosh, Martin Gray, just continue to come back again and again and again, and don't die. There was some talk. There was some spoilers that I came across at the end of last year where Martin Gray was going to die, and that was the lead. That was the lean in with the lead or whatever for. I remember when he got strangled in witness protection. So the spoiler was he was gonna die, but he didn't.
No, he didn't.
So I'm happy that he didn't. So super happy that he didn't, because
Me too.
Now I don't know if it now maybe chat can help me out. Maybe you can help me out. Because I don't know if I love Martin Gray because he's Martin Gray, or if I love Martin Gray because he's Michael E. Knight. Is it both? It can be both, right? It can be both.
Absolutely. Absolutely. You wouldn't want to like him as much as you do if it wasn't for him being Tad Martin. You're invested already. Yeah. You want to appreciate him.
We really owe our audience an hour of All My Children talk between the two of us. We really do owe them that, so they can understand things like the depth of my passion for Tad Martin.
Yes.
Tad Martin and Stuart Chandler.
Oh my gosh.
Like Tad and Stuart all the way from me, Mr. Matt. So
I don't remember
we really got to do that at some point.
I don't remember exactly what it was, but Tad was coming back after a very long hiatus.
Okay.
And it was around 1992 or 1993.
Mm-hmm.
Probably 1993, actually. And your grandma and I watched every day, and we worked on our house to get it ready to sell where we can move to Union City.
Yeah.
And we watched Tad Martin come back. And it was so melodramatic, so slow, and, kind of like showing his feet kind of crap,
Uh-huh.
Oh my gosh, it was so good.
Oh my god. Yeah. The classic footwalk, the soap footwalk. Whose heels are these?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh my goodness gracious. Ugh, just a noontime lunch break for a little.
Well, anyway, you know what? Because of that, I think for myself anyway. Man, Michael E. Knight got us stinking up pretty dang bad, not for me to be ready to watch him.
Yeah, right. Like Young and the Restless bad. Oh my gosh. Daisy, do you call Cyrus Bundles? That would be interesting. I'm curious about the origin of that nickname. Tad the Cad Martin. Oh yes, very much so. Doesn't matter. Yes, we totally love him. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter why I love names of people. I don't know what I'm talking about. Kentucky Fried Lawyer.
Dad was just always so entertaining. Sincerely. And I love him still,
Sincerely. Yeah, I do too. And he's just so great.
Kentucky Fried Tad.
Kentucky Fried Dad. Oh my gosh, what a fun departure that was. Oh man, goodness. I do need more. I need more Martin Gray. I need a Martin Gray story. I do. I'm gonna write one. I'm gonna get into the world of fanfics, like on Twitter. People writing all like steamy love scenes between Chase and Brooklyn on Twitter.
A little bit this week too. Oh, Brett was like a mama bear in a little bit, huh?
A bit. Yeah,
Yeah. She was trying to make Sonny accountable. We'll see.
Yeah, I mean, Obrecht's always trying to insert herself into something, right?
Yeah, and why Sonny's trying to hang out with his boy? Just get to Charlie's. The booze is free. Shut up.
Well, he's not drinking anymore. I don't know. Maybe he's trying to keep an eye on Ms. Wu. I honestly, I don't know why he was at the Savoy. He kept on referring to some sort of back game. I don't know. I don't know. But goodness gracious, what a cyclical show. We just can't get off of Sonny at the Savoy, can we? It's because it's been burned. Like when I close my eyes, I see it. And it's horrifying.
It's different.
I guess.
Sonny doesn't hang at the Savoy. He's at the Metrocourt or Charlie's.
Well, you can't go to the Metrocourt now. Bundles because it's similar to fake hair ponytails. That makes sense. Sonny is there because of the card games. That's what I thought.
To me, there's so much musicality to all this when it comes to Sonny, the scene with Sonny and Nina. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Musicality means a lot.
Mm-hmm.
The Savoy is not the great setting for him and her to be having their little sweet dance.
Yeah, they need to go to find a country western bar.
No. They should be somewhere else, like Charlie's. Okay. Was made way more effective 2 weeks ago. You got to have some old R&B from the 70s that Maurice actually listens to.
So we can really jive to it.
Yes.
Jive turkeys.
No. The Savoy is a wonderful setting.
But it's for the young crew.
It's a wonderful setting for not Nina and Sonny.
It's totally cool. Okay. All right.
It doesn't sell it.
Let's try to put Nina and Sonny to bed at this point. Let's try.
Well, they're gonna get there.
Let's not. Let's try to talk. Like Devlin has an interesting question. Let's talk about this one. Do you guys think that they're going to charge Sasha with murder now that Harmony is dead? Now, Sasha had a little interesting moment where she was like, it's a good thing I didn't take one of these dang pills in case they tested me for drugs after running that woman over.
Well, depends what Gladys does.
I don't think murder, maybe manslaughter, accidental vehicular manslaughter.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe what will happen with Sasha, which is the correct thing for General Hospital to do. Is she going to go to rehab this time?
Instead of just kicking it herself cold turkey?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that would be good. Maybe we'll get a little, maybe she'll meet somebody in rehab and it'll be a problem for her.
But I have to say, though, Gladys, she's shown us some compassion, some real love, some genuine, concern. Yeah. Not just thinking about status or money or how she can benefit. Gladys has grown. Matt, you're right about Gladys. You're right about her all along.
I love her. I love you, Gladys. Come visit me.
She's still her, but
Lady Penguin. Yeah. So the chat seems to agree that there's probably not going to be any legal ramifications coming to Sasha because it was an accident. It's been clearly an accident. Everybody's agreed that it's an accident. So probably nothing. But Jakaria says that Sasha is going to hit rock bottom. I agree, Jakaria. I don't think that flushing these pills this time is going to do it because that's what she did last time. And guess what?
No.
She's back.
Yeah. And now, this week, Sasha will find out that Harmony has indeed died.
Yeah, and so
she'll immediately make a call.
She's gonna reach her hand into the toilet and be like, "I need these pills back."
Oh, you know what, sweetheart? I almost thought she was gonna do that. I was like, "Oh, shoot!
Gross.
No, don't do it." I almost thought she was gonna do it. It seemed like she might do that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe that I was meant to think that, but it seemed like she was like, I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe she is going to fish one of those out. Daisy, do you think that Gladys is going to blackmail Sasha? Because I'm not so sure we're going in that direction. That would be a really tragic turn. I would be very surprised and very upset if that were to be the case, but I can't say that's not. I mean, Gladys is, I need some money. I was not included on the IPO. I'm getting a nice little bonus, but look at all these millionaires I work for now. Maybe. It would just suck. It would just be so sad.
But don't you think that if it becomes public that Sasha's having trouble, the IPO will tank?
Well, I mean, the IPO is done. The value of the stock would go way down, and I'm not sure how that works. I don't really know how an IPO goes. I don't know if because of your initial selling of the stock, here's your stack of cash, or if you are now a not liquid millionaire because you are flush with stock. So I don't know.
I don't know either.
I don't know how that works. So maybe Chat can help us with if they're going to be able to stay millionaires if the stock tanks. I'm not sure. The chat is also saying though that the photographer is probably going to run into some sort of legal problems, but that's just going to lead into the whole memory card being there. Ma, could you pull your microphone a little bit away from the speakers? I'm getting a little bit of echo.
No,
thank you.
It's not even close. Okay.
I don't know. Maybe I'm just being too loud. It's fine. We're fixed now.
Okay.
So yeah, what do you think about the photographer? You think maybe he might go down? He might run into some trouble and make it harder for everybody?
No, I don't know. I thought the focus was on Smoltz the whole time. I don't know.
Smoltz is definitely getting the whole thing, the main thing. But Gladys still does have that memory card, right? She didn't give it to Sasha.
Yeah, she does.
Right?
And I think last time they showed her, she had it in her hand. She was looking at it. So I think she's going to go home and actually look at it.
Take a look at it.
And she's going to see what Sasha's up to.
Yes.
Now, I'm hoping that Gladys does the right thing and doesn't, blackmail anybody with it or manipulate somebody with it. I get the feeling she won't, but who knows? Who knows?
I don't know.
Who knows?
I don't know. But yeah, I'm looking forward to maybe a more positive Gladys story. I mean, she's still going to be rough around the edges and maybe say the wrong thing here or there. But I want her goals and her intentions to be more pure and more helpful than before. I really think she's turned a corner when it comes down to it. But also,
I think so.
But then there's the other hand every time. The other hand is she did not support this marriage between Brando and Sasha, and this could now be something that she can be like, Brando, you made the wrong choice. So I don't know. Alyssa doesn't think that Gladys is going to turn on Sasha, so that's good.
I don't think so either. But, they can give her a subplot. Okay, so they can have her be supportive of Sasha and Brando and all that stuff, but have her do some underhanded Gladys baloney
to try to protect
else.
Sasha.
Yeah, in some way.
Yeah. Let's use her powers for good. Use her power.
Right?
People might have Daisy suggests that people might have some more sympathy for Sasha this time around because she lost her son.
Oh, I think so.
Yeah.
It's already true with me. With me, it's already true.
Yeah. You're kind of good with her, like, I understand. It sucks for you. Gosh, you fell back into it because of tragedy, not because you're weak. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And trying to be so strong for everybody else. Even though it wasn't really, really necessary.
Yeah.
But at the same time, Yeah.
Alyssa says that Gladys changed a lot when they lost Liam. Everything has more weight and she acts as such. I can point to the exact moment where I knew that Gladys was in for the long haul when it came to Sasha. And that was when they were locked in the room together and Sasha just started to have the pregnancy pains. And Gladys was like, and she shifted from, we're stuck in here. What? You're bad for my son. To down on one knee going, okay, so what are you going through? All right. So, I mean, how far apart are your contractions? Okay, well, you're not going to have this baby for a little while. Just start breathing. And she just slipped into, let me help you be comfortable through this mode. And that is the moment where I'm like, Gladys truly does have a heart. Everything is facade. Everything is jealousy. But when it comes down to it, when it's the most important, Gladys is going to be there. I didn't forget that Esme locked them in there.
Since Liam died, her interaction she has with Carly, which has been a couple of times, Carly is not nearly as hateful and snarky to her as she was on guard as she used to be with Gladys. Right. She was just looking for a reason to snipe back at Gladys, and Gladys always gave it to her. Actually,
Yeah.
But that interaction has changed too.
Susan thinks that Gladys is going to actually go to Carly with this picture and drugs thing. And then Lissa tags onto that Gladys and Carly are about to form a deep motherly bond. Maybe so. Maybe so. But yeah, just to, close out the whole locked in the closet thing. Yeah, Esme totally did that. But they did clarify at the hospital that being locked in the closet did not lead to the ruptured placenta. That would have happened no matter what. If she went to the hospital right away, or if she was locked in the closet or stayed home, it doesn't matter. That was going to happen. So no added hate to Esme on that one.
But it would have been a whole lot less sorry. It would have been a whole lot less scary.
Oh yeah, it might have been a whole lot less scary for sure. But the result, it was basically one of those. There was nothing that anybody ever could have done to stop this. This was just the way it went. And now, whether or not that's medically sound or not, I couldn't tell you. But that's what the show went with. So that's what I got to go with, because that's what happened. Because that's what they told us was what happened. So that's what happened.
Man, if I were, I would swing her by her ponytail. If I were Trina, I would swing her by her ponytail. Might happen someday. Probably
it's gonna happen someday. Jocelyn's already beaten up Nina. And remember when I asked what's her name? Oh, it's so late for me, and it's not even 8:00. What's wrong? Eden. I asked Eden McCoy at the convention. If she wants to beat up Esme like she beat up Nell, or if she would have more fun like doing a scene or a fighting scene. And she's like, why can't I do both?
Yep.
Why can't I yell at her and beat her up like Nell?
Yeah, she did. Funny.
Jocelyn Esme kickboxing fight. Now that's an interesting thought, Daisy. What if they use the gym and they just put gloves on Joss and gloves on Esme, and you got Cameron on one side, Spencer on the other, Trina's the referee, and they just go, you just work it out. Esme would cheat. She'd get a steel folding chair and hit somebody with it. But
probably not. Esme.
Oh, what a devious evil person. We didn't get any Esme in the last 3 days.
Who's going to wear the fake belly next at General Hospital, Matt?
Nobody for Esme? A long time, please. Felicia, please not Felicia. Felicia's pregnant.
Exactly. That's what I was going to say. Esme or Felicia? Who's going to wear the fake belly next?
Oh gosh. Okay, so Felicia's not pregnant. All right, folks. They are. I hope that they don't do a geriatric pregnancy storyline with Felicia. I think that Carly was stretching it, and Felicia is just pure fantasy. That's just how I feel. However, I did date a dude whose mom was 45 or 40 or 50 or something when she got pregnant with him. So I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to say no to that. I'm going to say adoption.
They sure are talking about it this week, though, aren't they?
Adoption, foster, something. I would go for foster. I think a foster route would be really interesting because Mac is a cop. Felicia's got love. I want some sort of troubled teen.
Like Reggie. From All My Children.
Like Reggie from All My Children going to the Montgomery house. Right. And I think that's what I want.
The Black Panther, 20 years later.
He was in the Black Panther. Yeah, he was the villain. Yeah. I mean, 20 years later and 3 times the size. Oh gosh, Josh and Spencer would love to fight. No more babies for 3 years. Yes, Daisy, I think that's a fair. No more babies for 3 years. I'll do the foster or adoption, but no more pregnancies. We're good. We're good off for pregnancies. I want an old-fashioned soap fight, says Lissa. Yes. When was the last time you had weave pulled out on a soap? That's what we need. Hair extensions just ripped.
I love a chick fight on soap operas. I always have. It doesn't matter which one it is. I love a good old chick fight on soap operas. Pulling hair, pulling each other down to the floor. Oh my gosh, it's so delightful. even back, like, do you guys remember? Do any of you guys watch Dynasty, where Crystal and Alexis like beat the crap out of each other in evening gowns? Awesome.
That sounds so fun. That's what we need. We need something. Ooh, a wedding fight. That's what I want. Just the bride in the gown, just fighting somebody with a bouquet. Like, that would be a lot of fun.
Oh, just I'm all sweaty. I don't know why. Even a simple fight in the foyer of the Quartermain Mansion.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah. Oh, hey, the Frank Valentini shared on Twitter today a snapshot of a new set that they built. It looks like it's horse and Quartermain themed.
Is it a stable, maybe?
I don't know if it's the Quartermain stable. On Twitter I suggested it's either the Quartermain stable or Monica's sitting room, because Leslie Charleston loves horses. I don't know. Daisy's rewatching Dynasty right now, so she knows exactly what you're talking about when it comes to evening wear fighting.
So funny.
And Jakaria says that they are slow burning Brook Lynn and Chase, and that is very much the fact. I really think it's because they're investing heavily in the longevity of that couple, that they are taking their time to get there. Honestly, I don't think that we've gotten to the point where the fans are disinterested either. I think we're perfectly in that pocket for it to happen. Because you don't want it to happen when people say, yes, now is the time. It's not. You got to give it a little more time so the anticipation still grows. And I think that we are about to pop.
They have to pay attention to the Willow Nina Harmony storyline right now. There's going to be a lot of time and a lot of screen time applied to that in one capacity or another.
Yeah. I mean, to put it in a wrestling perspective, this is how the pop was described to me when it came to building emotion to a big moment. All right, and they do this in pro wrestling all the time. Sorry to alienate anybody that doesn't care, but little stories are told in the ring all the time, very soapy, melodramatic things, and it's like inflating a balloon. You know, you blow it up, and at a certain point, the balloon is big enough to be functional, and you can pop it and make a sound, but it could be bigger. It could be louder, and it could be more impressive if you just pushed a little further before you pop that balloon, and it is enormous. So this balloon is ready to be struck by that needle, Mama. It is ready, and it's going to happen in the next couple of weeks.
Absolutely. Yeah. I think it's going to be drawn out a little bit longer, but not terribly longer.
Maybe, I want to say by the end of the month. I want to say by the end of the month. Because they are actively trying to kiss each other at this point.
Yeah. May sweeps.
Yeah.
May sweeps.
Yeah. Like I just said, Daisy, they are actively trying right now to kiss, but something continually gets in the way, like Troy Bolton and Gabriella in the second High School Musical movie. So, Yeah. Well, Matt, it's 8:04. Yeah, what's up?
It is 8:04. I was just trying to lean forward and see what time it is.
We had we stretched 3 episodes into 57 minutes, Ma.
Yeah. And next week when we talk again, well, you're going to talk on Saturday for a little bit.
I'm going to try to come I'm going to come in on Sunday at 11 a.m. normal time and just do my thing. I don't know if I'll have somebody. Probably won't. I don't know anybody, but me, the chat, just a little catch up. We'll see what goes on.
If I can participate in the chat, I will.
Okay. Sounds perfect.
If I can.
Yeah, whatever.
No
pressure. It's Mother's Day. No pressure. I don't expect anybody to watch anyway.
Whatever. If I can, I will.
Yeah, it's fine. Hey, before we go, everybody, hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Give us a follow on Twitter at 10th Floor GH. We're getting back on the elevator. We're going to go back down to the first floor. We're going to get the heck out of here. We're going to, you know the whole thing. We're getting in our cars, turn our radios to old episodes of the 10th Floor that you can find on all your podcasting apps everywhere, right here on YouTube. And the best and worst moms of GH, says Lissa. Maybe that's what we'll do. I don't know. Yeah. Stick Grandma Lou in that chair. That's what I want. All right, everybody. Happy Mother's Day. Thank you so much for joining us midweek, as I wanted to include Mama. Actually, this was her big idea. She wanted to address you guys this week and not miss. So
Twitter said so.
Yeah.
You put the vote out there.
I did, and Twitter was like, we need Cat,
yeah,
Matt, and a chat. So anyway, happy Mother's Day. The chat says happy Mother's Day to you, Mama.
Thank you,
Happy
you
Mother's
guys.
Day, Mama
Happy
Cat.
Mother's Day. If you're a mother, happy Mother's Day. You got a mama, happy Mother's Day to her. If you have someone you feel that you love that way, happy Mother's Day to them.
Yeah. All of that. It's wonderful. So
all that.
So that's it. I'm leaving. I've been Matt.
And I've been Kat.
And we'll catch you right here next time on the 10th floor.